What's going on, guys? Fin on Fire here with a very excited video, war recap here versus LAB M.S.D.S. And just an awesome win, guys. Super excited about this one. I think that we're going to be on the comeback trail. I think we found a strategy that works, and I'm excited. I want to keep it rocking, and let's kind of take a look and see what happened. Again, I appreciate everyone kind of being a team player here. I know some people kind of had to attack down, maybe not get as much loot, but the fact of the matter is, if we're winning wars, you're going to get way more loot than you ever would losing wars, no matter what base you attacked. So, awesome job, guys. Just pumped about this. We accomplished our goal of taking out the bottom, from 12 down. Actually, we got that. This is like a town hall 9.5 that Glorth was able to 3-star, and just great job, guys. We got all these 3 stars, and when we don't have those 3 or 4 missing stars, we won by 5 stars, and we still had some town hall 10s that we struggled with. So, um, it gives us some leeway if we can destroy these bases versus wasting attacks trying to get 2 stars and people attacking last minute and stuff like that. So, just great job, guys. I'm just really pumped that this worked out for us. I know I've been talking about war weight a little bit, and I want to do a separate video on war weight. But basically, kind of a little bit, just a slight preview of how it works is so you go into a base, and once a base is attacked, you can see this number 572 700. But basically, you can also go into that's kind of one way of scaling it. But what they also use is the gold storages, and they will take the number in the gold storage, they'll multiply it by 5 because the town hall has the same amount in it, and basically that becomes your war weight, and basically that number that number is significantly close to if you went through and added the weight up for each individual structure. That's kind of what that number comes out to. So basically, I can look at things on a spreadsheet and say, okay, well, we have some strong strength at the top, and then it just really drops off like a cliff. And so if we have a nice, smooth kind of scale or a wave to our war weights, and we don't have any cliffs where a strong town hall 10, and then we have a really weak town hall 10 right after it, and it kind of creates that cliff, those gaps, and that's what we don't want. We want a nice even scale, so we get nice even matchups, and we definitely want to recruit some more town hall 8s and town hall 9s guys to kind of balance us out as well. Those are always welcome. And it's also, I know I've been mentioning, let's put on some attacks just kind of while I'm babbling here. But basically, I wanted to kind of talk to everybody about, I know I've been mentioning heroes and things like that with war weights. The big reason is because heroes have very, very little war weight. So you could be a Town Hall 9 with level 30 heroes, and it's not going to increase your weight that much. And which means that you could very easily get matched up with a Town Hall 9 with weak troops and weak heroes that maybe has slightly better defense than you, and that's why they're carrying a little bit more weight. So it basically, the more that we upgrade our heroes and troops before our defenses, the bigger mismatches we're going to get in our favor, because we're going to have very strong offense and it's not going to impact our weight that much. Whereas, we're going to go, it would match us up with a team of similar weight, but they would only maybe have slightly better defense and could have very low troops. So that's where we can kind of really mismatch things. So just really push on those heroes, guys. Really push on those troops. The more we do that, the easier it's going to be for everybody to win wars. The higher you get your heroes up, the more leeway you have with your attacks. You can screw up, and um, you can still win your attacks or get your 2 stars and 3 stars. So they're just more forgiving the higher your heroes are. I mean, Joe's queen is just trucking along. So it's a huge advantage the higher you can get your heroes, guys. So really push as much as you can to get those heroes up. So I'm just gonna kind of go through a few replays here. Some of the ones that I really like. I'll show mine just because this one's kind of funny. Basically, the idea behind this attack, I watched a video from Spencer $23. I don't know if anybody's ever watched him on YouTube, but he basically showed about 7 different ways that you can beat these. They call them ring bases or box bases, whatever. He basically showed about 7 different ways, and one guy just made it look so easy with dragons, and I tried it on a base in multiplayer and got like 84%. So I just thought this base looked really weak to it, so I thought I would give it a shot. And I just totally messed this attack up. So the original plan is supposed to be to um, bring my bring a couple dragons in to take out the corner stuff, and then bring my lava hound in there, and then kind of fill in the middle with dragons so that all the dragons kind of calm down towards the middle, and then towards the end pop in my heroes over here to try to take out this air defense, and kind of maybe distract some other stuff. So that's basically the plan. I got a little excited, and I just decided that, well, I'll let you watch. So, a couple of flank dragons down, flank dragons to creating the funnel. So, as you can see, got some gaps there. So, all the dragons I want to go, into the middle. And again, just trying to think outside of the box a little bit on easier ways to beat these bases that are maybe a little bit tough to funnel. Dragons can kind of be like, I call them plinko. Yeah, see, I just busted in with the wall breakers there. I don't know why I did that. And I didn't even launch my hound, which is in my clan castle. I just hasted the dragons to get to that to get to that air defense. So I was like, what am I doing? And then I guess one of these wall breakers got to the wall and popped that hound, and I'm just like, oh my god, what did I do? How did I get that hound out of the clan castle? Here comes my hound for no reason. At this point, this hound's pretty worthless. So I'm just like dropping my. I got my rage down. I got my freeze spells down. And look at all my dragons are like, whoa, there's a hound. Go get it. I think Locke compared it to uh, like a bunch of dogs seeing like a cat run by or a piece of meat or something like that. So I'm just at this point I'm just like I cannot believe I did this. This is just not how this is supposed to go at all. Thankfully, the dragons are kind of tanking for my queen a little bit there. My queen's able to take down that single target inferno, and I'm just kind of waiting. I want to get as many hits in as I can before using that cloak ability, and bam, I did get that town hall down, thank God. So that was kind of a fun one, and got lucky there. So let's take a look at. Oh, this is a great attack by Brian. I didn't really want some of the lower town hall tens to be attacking the town, like to be attacking up, because you know someone like Doom, who I think this was his target actually, who has max golems, max pekkas, max wizards. They're gonna have a better chance to 2-star this base. But I just want to show this attack because it was a great attack. And I mean, Brian going up, he's got level 4 golems, level 3 pekkas, level 5 wizards, and his heroes are only 11 and 14. Not to mention he's only got level 3 free spells. So basically, about every disadvantage going against him. And this isn't a super hard base. They have basically just Town Hall 9 defense, except for the like Infernos. Um, but The nice thing, he sees the structures on the edge there, those storages, and he gets a couple pickoffs there. Um, I would have just thrown a couple archers on those, and then by the time the raid was over, they would have been down instead of wasting the wizards. But good clan castle pull. You know what? I've seen so many people lately. They run into that hound in the middle of the base, and it messes up their whole attack. And then they're like, "Well, I guess I should have pulled." It's just if you can pull with one or two hounds, it's just more power to you. You might as well just do it. Um, Gets the wizards in, and they're just going to take down that hound. Um, Not a lot of defenses bearing down on his golems right now, so that's nice. Pops right in there, and then basically here comes the show. Um, I don't know how his P.E.K.K.A. actually decided to go. Oh, see that? Yeah, that was pretty lucky there. I don't know if anybody saw that, but the P.E.K.K.A. was gonna go basically this way, but he saw the king and ducked in here instead because the way the artificial intelligence works, um, troops like P.E.K.K.A.s and other things that will attack other troops, they will um, take preference over heroes and enemy troops over a structure. So that king actually helped funnel your P.E.K.K.A. So that was good. And then just a nice job getting into the core. He timed a freeze in that single target inferno perfectly, so that it wasn't gonna take out his king or his golem, and just a great job. Has those witches going around the outside for some extra hit points there. Still has a golem that hasn't been busted yet. And as you can see too, the veteran move. He's got 8 archers, few minions, couple wizards left for cleanup. And I mean, that's just what you want to see. That's the veteran stuff. That's the difference between getting 48% and getting 50%. That's the difference between 1 star and 2 star, and it's the little things that win wars. So great 2 star, Brian. That's pretty impressive, and it just goes to show you that it doesn't matter how good your troops are. If you funnel and use your spells correctly, you can win. You can win, and it makes all the difference. Check out Glorious attack here. Glorith has been doing a good job of just kind of spreading out his attacks. You see, he's got the 2 golems up top, and he went 5 golems. Wow, that's a lot of golems for a base with no infernos, but it paid off for him. So it's an okay strategy as long as you are conscious of traps and you protect your wizards and your witches, pretty well. So fortunately, he's got his heroes going in the right direction here. A couple of golems coming into the middle there. I mean, it just goes to show that you don't need an entire army to go into the core to be able to be successful. You can have a golem, a few wizards, and your queen, or a couple golems, whatever, and you can really basically take out a lot of the core. Um, so I know I've said in past videos if you can have a flank squad going around and distracting and just racking up those hit points and taking out buildings on the perimeter, more power to you. And it's one of the things that can really help you get 3 stars with Go Wipe and Go Wee Wee, is by not using your entire army to go into the core. So good attack, man. Great 3 star. It was the highest 3 star of this war, so we'll definitely take it, man. Good job. I think there was. I think I would definitely want to watch Logan's attack too, just because when you see a base like this, you know, your senses are kind of thrown off a little bit. You know, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Well, his expos are on air, and he's got level 7 air defense, and you know, can I go air? Maybe I'll just try to go wipe. I don't know. But the thing you notice is he's got all these defenses, and they're far away from the air defenses. So the balloons can easily pick off that stuff. And I was talking to Captain about possibly going dragons on this base, which I think would have been another good strategy. But you can see gets in there, takes out a couple of defenses pretty easily. And then now here's a little secret tip that maybe everybody doesn't know, but if you have a queen that has her whatever you want to call that, her pedestal, next to a wall, usually part of her rotation is going to be to jump over this wall. If she jumps over the wall and you drop like your king down, your king will target her immediately, and that's a great way to take a queen down. So raises his king up, cuts that bitch down, and that's all she wrote. So that's one problem out of the way. I believe this clan castle also had a hound in it. So, and that's one of the things I want to do for our war CCs is not giving hounds to Town Hall 9s, because hounds are kind of worthless against go hogs and obviously air attack. So, you know, you see he's got the double poison there, and he doesn't even need it. But a nice attack. You know, maybe could have gone with an extra rage instead of 2 heal, and probably didn't need a freeze, but you know, he's got his toolbox full, and it worked out. A couple minions to clean up on the backside. Game over. And this is part of the reason why I'm saying that we need to focus on looking at the base, thinking outside of the box, and using the attack that's right for that base. We just keep trying to force these go wipes on these bases just because it's all that we're comfortable with. We're just not gonna win enough wars. So, yeah. So just wanted to highlight a couple of attacks. If anybody has any video suggestions, or sorry, if anybody wants to see their attacks reviewed or get critiqued, or wants me to do videos on specific things, definitely let me know, guys. I'm happy to try to research new attacks and do new videos. And I've been toying with queen walks and dragon attacks and a bunch of different stuff lately, and how to use my level 7 lightning spells. So I've been toying with different stuff, and I'm always trying to learn new stuff for you guys. So if you're engaged and you want to be more involved in wars and learning new attacks and teaching new attacks, by all means, let me know, guys, because that's what I want out of co-leaders, is to be involved and engaged, and wanting to teach new attacks, and really make the clan better. So we'll rock on, guys. It was an awesome war. I'm proud of y'all, and let's do it again. Fin on Fire out.